Started day 3 back at Drayton, Basset, at the far end of a very long road which we walked down yesterday for what seemed like miles and miles. And start of a beautiful day in store. We've been told it's going to be the warmest day of the year so far, so make the most of it, because in a few days time I think we'll be back to waterproofs.
I care very much.
Crossing an unusual bridge here, just to get onto the canal.
You are, I won't.
Yeah. Do you fit in there, bud?
Yeah, just. Oh, I'm the king of the castle. Parapet's a bit low. End up. Now you could oh God.
Suck your tummies in, boys. So it's 2.5 miles that way, or 2.5 kilometres. Be nice. And me. That might be the only stretch we do on this walk. Well, this is the Birmingham Fazeley Canal section of pleasant walking. Not much to say for it really, it's just a lovely canal with occasional boats passing by.
As you see it.
As you see it, yeah. But we all like canal walking, so we're thoroughly enjoying this bit. It's about 3 miles long. Okay, well we're well and truly in the middle of Kingsbury Water Park now, and it's a bank holiday Monday and it's a gorgeous day, therefore it's well busy. That's one of the busiest times I've ever seen it. But we'll walk out of it eventually. It's just unusual to be surrounded by crowds after so many quiet places. I don't know what Colin's doing there. Okay, leaving Kingsbury now. Leaving it behind. We're now heading towards Kingsbury, the town or village itself. Its old church and its old mill. The mill looks like it's been restored. It used to be in quite a bad state of disrepair, but it looks like they've had some work done on it. It's covered in scaffolding and polythene for, well, years. Well, we're out of Kingsbury and back out into the open countryside. We've just been walking around the perimeter of a military firing range. I won't film too much in case they come out and arrest me, but I was rather hoping that they'd be firing off the guns today. You can certainly hear them from Kingsbury on a Sunday morning, but it's dead quiet. Surprised we've come out this way. It explains why the day is going to be as long as it is, because I thought from Kingsbury that we'd go straight across through to Shustoke, but we've meandered out in a big loop, and that puts the extra mileage on. Not that anyone's complaining. This is easily the biggest field I've ever walked across. It must be 100 acres. It's immense, like a prairie, like Bud said, we're crossing the Badlands. whole lot of potatoes to grow on this one. Well, we've just had an extra long lunch break. Clients started to fall asleep in the sunshine. Certainly Bod was away, but we are going to set off again now. Maybe pick this spot here by the side of that big field. Very warm, very sunny, very sheltered. And yeah, we all had a bit of a napette. That's Ham's Hall over there, and I know that the Griff is over that way somewhere, so we have to go around in a big arc, left to right. About 6 miles left, we think. Well, we're approaching the end of the route really, nearly at Shustoke reservoirs, and from there it's a short hop to the Griff. For the last few miles we've been on a very familiar territory for me, because it's part of what I call the Foul End walk. So we've been through Foul End and the fields in between, so yeah, this part of the route I know very well. This section we're on now is also part of the Centenary Way, which I did back in August when it was absolutely lashing down. Totally different day today. It's been a good walk today. The weather's been absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's almost too hot maybe, and that's going to change, because after today it's going to get cooler, and then it's going to rain for 2 days, Thursday in particular. So I guess we should just make the most of what we got today. But yeah, we're going to end up at the Griff, and this is the closest I guess I'm going to be at home, to get to home on this walk. After that we get progressively further away, heading south again. Well, there's Shustoke Reservoir, which is a very familiar place to me, but I've never approached it from this angle. It's a really pretty approach too, look. But that shows how close we are to the end now, because I guess the Griffin is no more than a mile as the crow flies, probably a bit more as the foot walks, but the end is in sight. Well, as you can tell, we're now on the railway adjacent to Shustoke Reservoir, which is the other side of the brook there. One of my regular dog walking places. It's all very much like my back door now, this bit. And we walk along this for a mile, and it's actually quite nice to get out of the sun a little bit, get some dappled shade. And then I think that's it. It's more or less the Griff and a pint of cider.